up, y'all? It's your girl Kayla Danae, and we are back with another video.
Shorty a little baddie. Shorty my little boo thing. And Shorty got the fatty.
Let me see. I think it is. But in today's video, I kind of wanted to do a kind of different video because, like, we're in high schools. Most of my subscribers are in high school. And we need that paper. We need that paper because, you know, we're going to be going off to college soon. And it's time to start stacking and grinding. So, yeah, I thought I would give you guys tips on, like, the interview process, the application process, stuff like that. Because it can be a little challenging. And it can be, like, a thing for you to not want to apply because the process can be hard. But if you know what to do, it's not hard, I promise. You're going to nail it every time. Like, when I have a job interview, I nail it every time. Every time. Because I follow my steps and, you know, you just know what to do. So, I recently quit my job at McDonald's because they had to go up. They had me up. You know, but we're not going to get into that. So, I recently quit my job at McDonald's and got another job the next day. Literally. Oh, don't mind my butt, child. I ain't putting no body pins in it. It don't matter. I got the trick. You want to play? You want to play? And you hairs want to be, you know, what's the word? Selfish. That's the word we're going to use. You want to be selfish. The fact that I definitely went stubborn. I don't know how selfish came out my mouth when I definitely went stubborn. So, yeah, got them out the way. So, yeah, I'm gonna give you guys some tips and tricks on the interview process and even how to apply, because I know some people probably don't even know how to apply. But what was I saying? Yeah, I recently quit my job at McDonald's and I just got a new job at Plato's Closet, which I am really excited about. Very, very excited because it's something, you know, new for me and not food, and I'm tired of dealing with them stank customers and blah blah blah. And that's another thing. If you're gonna get a job, I don't recommend doing food. McDonald's is a good first job, but like if you're 15, 16, but if you're 17, 18, you know, you want to level up. You don't want to go to McDonald's. There's nothing wrong with McDonald's. It's something wrong with McDonald's. I mean, the McDonald's I worked at, it's just, I'm a very passionate person, and I'm like, I'm not super nice, don't get me wrong, but like, I care about other people, and the people I work with, the managers, we're not gonna get into it, but yeah, so yeah, let's get started into the video. So the very first thing, so the minute you decide, oh, I want a job, this is what you need to do. You need to download Snag a Job. Snagajob.com. Well, I mean, not snagajob.com. You need to go to the App Store, type in snagajob.com, because, girl, that's going to be the trick, the tip, the trick, the outdoor. That's going to be your number one source, because, like, it has a whole bunch of jobs in your city and, you know, stuff like that. So you want to download Snag a Job, create you an account, set a password you can remember, blah, blah, blah. And you want to, you know, go to it and filter out a job that you may like, you know, because if you want to be like, if you want to be in food, then, you know, you'll filter out food, cashier, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, you just click on what you would like. And so you scroll down, you put in your zip code, all of that, and you scroll down. You find a job that you would like, you know, and then you'll click that and you'll start the application process. Now, the application process, typically I don't put my resumes. I just don't feel like it. Either you're just going to take me, you're going to accept me, or you don't. Because literally, y'all, the worst thing a job can say is no. So I say just go for it. Even if you feel like it's out of your reach, go for it. So, like I was saying, typically I don't put my resume on there. I just, you know, put, you know, my information, my name, date of birth, you know, you might need your social security number, all that. So you put down your information, and either they'll call you or you want to call them. Like, I know for Plato's Closet, I submitted my application fast and in a hurry, and they called me like 30 minutes later. So if they do that, that means they're urgently hiring, I believe, and they really need you. So nine times out of 10, you're gonna get that job. But if they don't call you, that means the next day, because you want to give them time to look over your application. And like I said, the application is not really that much. It's going to ask if you had an experience, stuff like that. And if you haven't had any experience, that's totally fine. They don't really care because, this can be your first time experience job. So what you want to do is when you submit your application, you want to give them at least a day to review your application. And then you want to call them that next day and be like, this is exactly what you say. Listen closely. So you want to call them, hello, if somebody answers, it's not a manager, you want to be like,
hello, can I speak to a manager, please?
And then they'll get the manager and you'll be like, hello, I was just calling to check on the status of my application. That's exactly what you want to say. That's exactly what you want to say. Nothing more, nothing less. So they'll tell you, oh, okay, so we've checked your application, blah, blah, blah. And if they have an opening for you, then they'll most likely say, we'd like to schedule an interview for you. And they'll give you a date for your interview. And when they give you the date for your interview, you just, relax to that date. Pretty much get yourself prepared, This is when you want to start getting prepared. So my suggestion is when you go home, for that job, go on YouTube, type in what it's like to work at da-da-da, what it's like to be da-da-da. Or go to Indeed, look at the salary, look at the benefits, look at everything. Because you want to make sure you want to be in that job. You want to make sure that you even want to go through with that interview. Because, like I said, 9 times out of 10, when you go to the interview, you're going to get hired on spot if they're urgently hiring. But, yeah, so you want to make sure that you, want the job. So look up some stuff about the company. Like what I did was I looked up Plato's Closet. I looked up what it's like to work there. I looked up the interview process. I looked up everything I needed to know, so I'll smash my interview, So yeah, to the interview. So they'll call you, schedule your interview, and then once you go in for your interview, they're gonna ask you a series of questions. And typically every company asks the same questions. And I just had my interview like 2 days ago, so I still remember the questions. So I'm going to give you guys some of what they'll possibly ask. And I'm going to tell you guys some answers that you can use for your interview. So what does good customer service look like to you? What does good customer service look like to you? So what you would say is good customer service looks like a person that when they come in the job, they're ready, they're on their toes, and when a customer comes in, you greet them and you ask them how their day is, you got a big smile on your face, stuff like that, stuff they want to hear, because most jobs are big on customer service because that's how they get their money. You need the customers to get your money. So customer service has to be an A+, and you have to make sure they know that you know how to give good customer service. You know what customer service is. Another question would be, why do you feel like you're a good candidate? So you would say something like, I feel like I'm a good candidate because either you've had experience or, you're a quick learner, stuff like you're a quick learner, you're independent, you can get the job done, stuff like that. What key qualities do you have for the job? So like I said, independent, confident, you're confident in what you do. What's another key quality? You guys can just look all this stuff up, really. And if, like, when I'm in my interview, I think about it because you don't want to sound dumb when you talk. So you have to just think about it and it's going to come to you. And then when they ask you what's your availability, girl, you say any day. Definitely, any day. Because you want this job. They don't need, they probably do need you, but they don't need you for real. You want the job. So when they ask you what's your availability, any day, so I can start tomorrow. So I can start right now. Like, you need a job, sis. We need jobs. So I know all that. I don't work jobs. We in high school, so it don't really matter. You feel me? So, yeah. So when they ask you what's your availability, just tell them any day, really, And then what's your hours like? I would say any day and 40 hours a week. 40 hours for your paycheck period, because that's probably going to be the most that you can get as a teenager. I think is 40 hours. So you want to go for the most. And if they give it to you, okay. If they don't, then, But yeah, those are some interview questions and tips that you want to dabble in. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know for your interview, to know your interview. And each interview that I've did, I've gotten hired right on the spot, and I've done like 3. but I didn't go through with the Aeropostale one because it wasn't paying me enough, child. So, but yeah, each interview that I did, I got hired right on the spot. Either they were urgently hiring or they just really liked me. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like when you go in there, you just need to make them like you. Have a good smile on your face, a big old smile on your face, you know, and you need to carry that out. I mean, at McDonald's, I really didn't carry out my enthusiasm because it just wasn't something I wanted to do anymore. But I feel like with Plato's Closet, I'm really gonna like it. I'm really gonna like it. So yeah, I'm excited. But pretty much, yeah, that is a life update. Oh, let me give y'all another thing. This has nothing to do with the video, but y'all, I changed my major in college that I want to do in college. Like, I'm not even in college right now, but I changed it. So I was gonna go to school for business administration, but now I think I want to do public relations. So I think I'm gonna major in mass communications. So if you're a college student out there and you major in mass communications or journalism, any of that, hit my DM, Kayla Danae, or my email, something like that. Give me some tips and pointers, you know, because I looked at YouTube videos and it's not like a lot of young black girls in that field. So if you're a young black girl, I really want to reach out to you and get to know you and how you like it. So yeah, definitely. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys, you know, get the job, sis. And if you do, let me know in the comments because I did put you down. I did put you down though. So yeah, I love you guys. Mwah.